Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Compiegne Racecourse here on Friday. It is April the 6th, 2018. Gonna look at the featured second race from Compiegne, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The second race from Compiegne, it is the PALAIS IMPERIal handicap. It's a handicap going for a purse of $25,000. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards here. A field of 15 horses going the 1,600-meter trip or 1 mile on the turf course. I'm going to give you 2 horses that I think can win here. Those 2 horses are going to be the 7-horse Divine Leon and the number 10 horse here, Macat Poker. Number 7 horse Divine Leon, breaking from the outside barrier poster of number 15. It's a little bit of a worry, but I do think this horse can maybe overcome it. 4-1 here. Pierre Charles Bedaux's on this one, so he gets a good rider up today. His most recent outing came locally on the 19th of March. Heavy ground, 1,400 meters, 7 furlongs, and a 4-year-old plus handicap. His first time out this class. He finished 4th by 5 lengths that day, carrying 130 pounds that day. He quickened up a little bit, but I do think with the extra furlong today, he should run well. But it was a good, race against this division of horses. Start before Consummaires on the all-weather, 24th of February, 1 mile, 600 meters, and a 4-year-old handicap. His horse finished 9th by 3 lengths that day, and just didn't have the best of trips that day. A little bit wide, and it just wasn't his day to win. The horses were a little bit better. And then Consummaires, the 7th of February, 7.5 furlongs on the turf course, or 1,500 meters, in a 4-year-old allowance race. Horse finished 3rd by 6.5 lengths. Closed up a little bit at the end, but it just wasn't enough to win. And then a Consummaires, 29th of January, 7.5 furlongs, 1,500 meters, and a handicap. Horse finished 5th by 5 lengths. Really couldn't get there. His last very good run came at Consummaires in early January. 7.5 furlongs, 1,500 meters on soft ground, and a 4-year-old handicap. First start of the year, he finished 2nd by 1/2 lengths. From a post draw of 14 out of 15, which is very hard to do, he closed up well. He just missed, but it wasn't a bad run. I like this horse here a lot in the spot. At 4-1, if he could overcome the post draw, I think you could see him at the end, so watch out. Another horse I like here is the number 10 horse, Macat Poker. 3-1. Maxime Guillaume is on this one, this 4-year-old filly. This horse's most recent outing came about 2 weeks ago now, the 23rd of March at Strasbourg. Mile and a quarter, 2,000 meters, and a 4-year-old handicap. This horse finished 3rd by 5.25 lengths. Was just a little bit too wide that day. Really couldn't get a good closing kick. He has to save some grounds. Today, he has another wide post draw, but it's not as wide as it was last time. And I do think he could overcome it. Before that, Compiegne locally, a mile and a quarter on March 7th, and a handicap for 4-year-olds. He finished 5th by 6.75 lengths that day, and he closed up a little bit, but he didn't close up that extra bit you want. I think cutting back to a mile, which I think is his preferred distance of ground, he should run well. And then a mile and a quarter at Consummaires on the all-weather and handicap. He finished 5th by 2.75 lengths. Just lacked a little extra kick at the end. It is his first time facing olders today. Don't think that should be a problem. I think he has a good weight of 125 pounds to win here, so watch out. So to recap my bets for the second from Compiegne, it's the PALAIS IMPERIal handicap. I'm gonna go with the 7-horse Divine Leon, and I'm also going to use the number 10 horse here, Macat Poker, 7-10 here in the second from Compiegne. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.